Normally I would never say this, but this is the best focaccia you're ever going to try. It took me 2 years of tweaking this recipe to get it to where it is today. And this recipe is totally scalable. In this video I'm doing a 5x batch, but in the caption I'll post just a single batch. We'll start by mixing active dry yeast with lukewarm water. If you want to get scientific about it and you have a thermometer, that means between like 90 and 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Set the water aside and let the yeast activate. In a separate bowl, we mix King Arthur High Gluten flour with salt. And use a whisk to mix the salt into the flour and just kind of aerate the flour a little bit. Once the yeast has started to bloom, which means you see like little bubbles forming in the water and yeast, you can mix that into the flour as well as some extra virgin olive oil. And just stir it up really well. Don't really need to knead it at this point, just make sure there's no pockets of dry flour. And then wrap it and leave it overnight. You want to let it rest overnight for like at least 12 hours, but up to 72 hours. I did 48 hours. Because it rests so long, you don't need to like sift the flour or really do a lot of kneading before it goes into the fridge. You do want to let it rest in a bowl or container that is at least like twice as big as the dough ball, because it does more than double in size in the fridge. Then you're gonna fold it about 12 times. We're folding, we're not kneading. Dump it out onto a pan with oil. A 9x5 non-stick loaf pan is perfect for the single batch. And let it proof in the oven with just the light on. After about 3 to 4 hours, go through and pull the dough apart from the pan. Make sure that olive oil gets under it. We drizzle the top with olive oil and flake salt, and then just go through and dimple the dough. Once it's nice and dimpled, I immediately put it into the oven. Baking this at 450 degrees. My oven is really crappy, so I'm baking it at 460. After 15 minutes, go through and rotate it and put it in for another 15 minutes. This baking time is going to change a little bit depending on your oven. My oven's really crappy, so mine baked for 40 minutes. But normally it should be 30. Check out the video description for exact measurements. Super light, airy, fluffy, chewy, and it works great as sandwich bread or just on the side of your meal.